15 fun riddles for geniuses only. Are you ready to put your brain to the ultimate test? Stay focused, think fast, and whatever you do, don't cheat. Before we begin, tell us in the comments what country you're watching from. Let's get started.
The first challenge.
A husband and wife are enjoying a peaceful boat ride when, without warning, the husband pushes his wife into the water. Well, was he trying to hurt her, or was he actually trying to save her? You have 10 seconds to figure it out. Answer: he was trying to save her. If you look closely at the floor of the boat, you'll notice a ticking time bomb with only seconds left on the countdown. The husband pushes his wife into the water to get her away from the boat before the bomb explodes, giving her the best chance to survive.
The next challenge.
Who broke into the store? A shop window has been smashed, and one of these three people is the thief who broke in and stole from the store. Can you spot the hidden clue that reveals the culprit? You have 10 seconds. Look carefully at every detail before making your choice. The correct answer is person number 1. Why? Look closely at his shoes. They're covered with tiny pieces of broken glass, and there are glass shards around his feet. That suggests he was standing right next to the window when it shattered, making him the most likely person to have broken it during the robbery.
The next challenge.
Can you figure out who isn't single? At first glance, both people seem to live alone, but one small detail reveals that one of them is in a relationship or living with a partner. Okay, look closely before you decide. You have 10 seconds. Answer: person number 1. Why? Look carefully at the bathroom. While the man on the right is brushing his teeth, there's a second toothbrush sitting in the cup. That suggests someone else uses the bathroom every day, making it likely that he lives with a partner rather than living alone.
The next challenge.
Who pranked the teacher? One of the students pulled a clever prank before class started. When the teacher opened her history book, dozens of tiny paper scraps flew out. The prankster is sitting right in front of you. Can you figure out who did it? You have 10 seconds. Answer: student number 3. Why? Take a close look at student number 3's backpack. You'll notice a pair of scissors and small paper scraps sticking out of it. They match the same type of paper found inside the teacher's book, revealing that student number 3 is the one who pulled the prank.
The next challenge.
3 people are waiting at a bus stop in the pouring rain, but one of them is doing something that makes no sense. Can you figure out who it is? You have 10 seconds. The answer is person number 1, because he's standing in the heavy rain holding a closed umbrella instead of opening it to stay dry. The other 2 people are using their umbrellas correctly, making person number 1 the only one acting irrationally.
The next challenge.
2 men are walking through the park on a beautiful day. One is taking his dog for a walk, while the other is carrying a bouquet of flowers. At first glance, they both seem completely ordinary. Who looks suspicious? Answer: person number 2. Why? Look closely behind the bouquet of flowers. He's secretly hiding a knife in his hand. The flowers are meant to distract you, but the hidden weapon reveals that he's the suspicious one.
The next challenge.
A wallet has been stolen, and one of these 3 suspects is the thief. Can you figure out who it is by spotting the hidden clue? Answer: person number 3. Check the lost wallet poster on the wall.
The wallet shown in the poster matches the one sticking out of person number 3's pocket, revealing that he's the one who stole it.
The next challenge.
The living room window has been shattered, but no one is admitting to it. One of these 3 friends is responsible. Who broke the window? Answer: person number 1. Take a close look at person number 1's hand. You'll notice a fresh cut with a small amount of blood. It's likely he was injured by the broken glass when the window shattered, making him the most likely person who broke it.
The next challenge.
2 people work at a medical clinic. Both are wearing white coats and stethoscopes, but one of them isn't actually a doctor. Can you figure out who the fake doctor is? Answer: person number 2. Look closely at their ID badges. Person number 1's badge says doctor, while person number 2's badge says medical staff. That means person number 2 works at the clinic, but isn't a doctor.
The next challenge.
One of these people is pretending to have a different profession. Can you figure out who's not telling the truth? Answer: person number 1. He's wearing a doctor's white coat and a medical badge, but his ID card identifies him as an engineer. His identification doesn't match what he's pretending to be, revealing that he's lying about his job in this puzzle.
The next challenge.
2 girls are waiting for a train at the station. Both seem calm, focused on their phones, and unaware of what's happening around them. But one of them is in danger without even realizing it. Which girl is in danger? Answer: girl number 2. Look at the yellow safety line on the platform. The safety sign warns passengers to stay behind the line while waiting for the train. Girl number 1 is standing safely behind it, but girl number 2 is standing beyond the yellow line, much too close to the tracks as the train approaches.
The next challenge.
2 friends are relaxing at a coffee shop when something unusual happens. One of them seems completely disconnected from reality. Can you figure out who's dreaming? Answer: person number 1. A loud crash suddenly startles everyone in the cafe. The other customers immediately react to the noise, but person number 1 stays perfectly calm.
The next challenge.
An escaped prisoner is trying to blend in with the crowd at a bus stop. Can you figure out who it is? Answer: person number 2. Take a close look at his wrists. You'll notice fresh marks that look like they were left by handcuffs, suggesting he was recently restrained. That's the hidden clue revealing he's the escaped prisoner in this puzzle.
The next challenge.
2 women both claim to be teachers. They're standing in front of a classroom whiteboard, but one of them isn't telling the truth. Can you figure out which one is pretending? Answer: person number 1. Take a close look at the whiteboard. It's covered with math problems, but person number 1 is holding a geography textbook instead of a math book. That mismatch is the clue that she's not the real teacher in this puzzle.
The next challenge.
2 friends are standing in a park and both claim to be professional photographers, but one of them is lying. Can you figure out who the real photographer is? You have 10 seconds.
Leave your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new puzzle.